Well, I'm celebrating this morning. Big wins. Right into my little pathway. Zoom out a little bit. Right here by our bench that we look out over the field. Right in that pile of dirt, right in there, was this big clump of native bush. I just saw more sticking up right there. Oh, like that stuff right there. It wasn't that big though. We had cut it back, but we could not get it out. I had dug and dug and dug. Never could get it out. Well, the ground is so nice and wet, so damp, that I dug and dug and dug, got out my loppers, got out my little snippers, cutters, and I got it. So I can now walk through here and not trip. I can sit down and not trip. And then I came over here down this path, and I still have several to do. But this one's dug up. Let me zoom in on that one. But it's going to take more muscle than I have and tools, I guess. Saw maybe, I don't know. Or just more digging to keep getting into smaller roots that we can then snip it off. But I'm going to leave that there for the guys, some guy to do it. Here is what happened with my little pathway to enter in here. And I haven't cleaned it up and I haven't mulched it. I'm making sure with it. So I'm going to go back out into the yard and show you what I did. Okay, so I'm out into the yard. Of course, the flower bed comes this way. Hi, Daisy. There she's laying. And then it curves around this way. And I wanted an entrance right here that will eventually take us, it will take us directly to our little seating patio area, which will be developed at some point. So I dug out roots, cleaned it up. Then I just kept leveling. I realized we had a whole bunch of dirt piled up around here. I guess from the move and from clearing, it was just this big mound almost around that tree. So I kept leveling that and throwing a lot of it right over in here because this bed's very slanted and low. You see all my mulch is washed away right here, and I've got to figure, I need to come out here while it's raining and see what's happening here so I can divert water. But I was really concerned about water flow here as well, because if I put any mulch on it, it's just going to wash away, right? So what I've done is added some of that dirt. I kind of spread it out here, but I'm trying to level it somewhat. And I will throw mulch on top of this. And I realized I'm going to need a border. So I walked around the yard and just gathered stones and concrete pieces and a broken brick and some tree bark and part of a tree stump right there. So anyway, I've just gathered things and just put right there for now to give me a visual. I don't know if I'm going to do it on that side or not, but I might no, because then the mulch is just going to wash. So I'm going to need to do something on that side too. But anyway, so I raised it up a little bit so it's more level. And then I'm going to have, as we see right here, a step down. And for that, I just grabbed a log. You can really tell in here, but I just grabbed a tree log and tucked it in here. I need to get a little more behind it, maybe a couple rocks behind it to help keep it. But it still has a slope to it. I think it's still going to wash, but maybe not as bad. It's going to be one of those trial and errors in building, because the dirt's got to get packed down too. Once it packs down a little bit more, things settle, then I'll be able to kind of tell and to do more with it. Excuse me. It's just a growing garden, right? It's developing and figuring out the land. I want to work with the land, but I also want to keep my mulch in, which means I have to have some borders. But you see, this is a very big slope right here. So there won't be, it's just going to be finding that right kind of mulch. I saw yesterday, someone, looks like Creekside Nursery, was talking about using double hammered mulch and how that it packs together and doesn't wash very bad. So I think I'm going to be on the hunt to try to find some of that and try it. See how that works. Because see, I mulched out in here. And of course, it's washed away. Anyway, that's my little hollyhock. Just is not doing well. I need to spray it. Things just, I'm watching the sun too. It is, gosh, I don't know what time it is. 8:30 maybe? And sun still has not yet made it up. And I thought that I got a lot more sun in this back area, but it's only getting afternoon sun, and I need to figure out how much it's getting. Clearly my salvia like it. These sweet Henrys are not looking well. I'm going to go inside and do some research. Maybe just so much rain. But I remember last year they did that. I don't know if I can zoom in to see these leaves. Just look. Ah, they're eating. They're eating up. We've got a lot of grasshoppers this year. But they've also got this black to it. So we had this issue with the black spots last year. So I need to do some research on what to do with my Sweet Williams, because they should be bigger and doing, although these are kind of a dwarf variety. All right, that's it. I'm going to call it. I'm going to go in and clean up my mess and call it. Daisy Mae is hungry. You hungry, girl? You ready to eat? Yeah, me too. She's so dirty now. I can't believe I'm about to bring her inside my house. But I am. We're going to towel dry really good, do the best we can, and go inside and get some breakfast. I hope everyone's having a great day. If you watched, thank you. I appreciate it, and I hope you found something helpful. And if you have any suggestions, I am all ears. Bye.